Greetings fellow Earthlings and welcome to another AI only battle in which this time we're going over to the Americas. Spain with their musketeers, handgun units, cannons and all of that stuff versus the Aztecs. I've got no idea if this is going to be balanced, but oh well, let's try it. Okay, so the Aztecs do outnumber the Spanish, I think, by quite a bit. So they might hopefully stand a chance, I hope they do, but who knows. I've got no idea who's this is going to win. Actually, it's very heavily in favour of the Aztecs right now. Where are they? Where are the Spanish? There's some, here they are. Yeah, so they've of course got cavalry, handgunners, cannons as well. They're setting up now as the Aztecs come down the hill. Actually, where's my units? Actually, it doesn't matter if I die. Although, just to stop the bugs, it might be best if I just move back all the way over here. Okay, so they're trying to farm up, but this valley is not going to be good for them. They need to get onto the high ground, I think. Especially when they're reliant on these missile units here. And, oh, look how beautiful that armour looks. I've got to use this DLC more often for AI only battles. I know I've done a lot of AI only battles and I've taken a break, mostly because I thought they got too repetitive, and then I suddenly realised I've done nothing with this DLC, so yeah, I can go through all these Aztec battles, some Crusade stuff as well, and just see how it goes. Meanwhile, the Aztecs are on the high ground. They're going to, I think, try and ambush the Spanish before they can get set up on any high ground of themselves. And oh, they've got little smiley faces on the back. Oh, that's cute. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of them. They definitely do outnumber the Spanish. Although they don't have, of course, any gunpowder weapons, as you'd obviously expect. Ooh, they're like wearing little onesies. Oh, I want one. Oh, what are these ones wearing? They don't look as fun as these ones here. I like the hats as well. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, they of course don't have cavalry, they don't have gunpowder, they don't have cannons, they don't even have armour, I don't think. They have some cool looking costumes, but yeah, they don't have like the big armour that the Spanish have, such as yeah, these units for example. Okay, so this is the Spanish general. The New World Bodyguard with their lances, and we've got some Conquistadors as well. Should be interesting to see them go up against them. I think they're currently facing the wrong way, or are they trying to get stealth on this hill? I've got no idea what the Spanish are doing. How did the Aztecs lose? When the Spanish are just messing about in this valley. And no, I thought that was some cannon fire then, but no. Yeah, they're moving forward with their I'm gonna call them gunners. I've got no idea how to pronounce that, but they're not guarded at all by any units. The first shots come in. Are they getting any kills? I think they might have got. Yeah, they're getting a few. The Aztecs walking slowly forwards. The Spanish are just not set up. That's their big problem right now. The Aztecs are charging in. The Spanish are trying to bring in some reinforcements. Nope, they're having to fall back. Yeah, there we go. They've decided they should have brought in some reinforcements, and they did they get caught? I don't know, they've stopped, they're reforming I think to try and fire. They've got all their gunners on the front line. Oh, this is not good for the Spanish. And then the Aztecs retreat. Oh, that's not what I expected. They didn't even lose a single unit, and here they go retreating. Right, I've got some archers as well moving forwards. Is there some cavalry? Yeah, we've got some Conquistadors charging in and some swordsmen coming as reinforcements. Oh, look at all those Aztecs. Wow, look at them all. There's so many. A lot of them are retreating though, yeah, they got hit by the cavalry. Yeah, there they are, charging into the Jaguar warriors. Yeah, they're arching the cavalry down here as well. Oh, they're just cutting them down, and the Aztecs they're not used to cavalry, they've just got to retreat. All this gunpowder and horses, they're not used to it. So yeah, they just pull back. Although the Spanish are pulling back a little bit, I think they're... yeah, it's because of these Aztecs here. The coyote priests. Yeah, they're causing a few trouble for these handgunners. Right, the cavalry have broken, so that's good for the Aztecs, so they're going to cut a few down as a retreat. And the Spanish general has died, so that's going to be a big morale penalty against them. The Aztecs have reformed with these warriors. And they've got their Jaguar warriors as well, charging down with Spanish handgunners. Yeah, the Spanish pikemen are just retreating now. They've gotten caught, they're outnumbered. I thought the Spanish would pull up a better fight than this, but apparently not. Apparently the Aztecs were stronger than I gave them credit for, which I'm happy to see. You know, it's definitely not what I expected. They've still got some handgunners. They're on the high ground now, so if they get a few more shots in, they could, if they just form up, get a few shots in, get them trapped on these rocks or something, then they could do well. They're taking out a lot of these coyote priests. They are on the high ground now as well, so yeah, just picking them off from the distance, making sure that the Aztecs don't get to them. The problem here was that the Aztecs got too close, which meant they of course couldn't use their handgunners or the cannons the way how they should have done. They still do have cannons. Are these firing in? Yeah, they're just about to be silenced just as I check on them by some Jaguar warriors. Don't know how many kills I got. Oh, a cactus as well. Wow. Oh, there's a few more. Yeah, but those cannons have been silenced. They've killed 25% of the Aztecs so far, and almost 40% of the Spanish have gone. Yeah, problem for Spain was they just didn't form up and get a good defensive early on. And then they just got swarmed by the massive numbers. They should have formed on like this hill or some other high ground somewhere, and just use their range to their advantage, but they messed up. They've still got the cavalry, they've reformed, and the cavalry are doing a good job. They're really cutting them down, as you can see. They are fighting missile units, so it's, of course this is expected, but yeah, Aztecs are very vulnerable to cavalry, as we can clearly see. But they seem to handle the handgunners very well. Handgunners of course broke from morale a little bit, but as we saw with some early retreats by the Aztecs. And there goes a Spanish general. Yeah, the other Spanish general. That was my general, I think. The Aztecs still have theirs. Yeah, I'm Spain. They're just retreating. These are actually my units that are retreating, so they don't really count. Everywhere, look, it's just Aztecs. Well, the Spanish are, this is it. This is all they have. Some handgunners at the top of this hill who don't even have a good shot, but they're firing anyway. Yeah, I doubt we're getting many kills with that. These cavalry are taken down a lot, but they're very tired, so they're going to start struggling soon. They have broken a unit of archers. They can break these archers well with gunpowder, but you know, once more Aztecs come in, there's going to be a few more problems. I don't even like how the way the Spanish have formed up now. It's just, they're going to end up shooting their own soldiers in the back. They can't get good clear shots there. It's just bad tactics by the Spanish. And then the cavalry come in and yeah, they cut them down. All we have to do is charge the cavalry in and the unit just breaks. Yeah, here's the artillery squad just giving up on the battle, they're running away. The Aztecs have completely cut down the cannons now. Yeah, they've cleared out everything over here. They've cut down the Spanish as they retreated as well, and now they're going to come in as one big force and take down this final high ground. And the Spanish have their back turned. Right, there we go, they've realised what's going on now. They're firing in. If I were the Spanish handgunners at this point, I'd just run. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Problem is they've got skirmish mode on, which means they run whenever anyone gets close. Kind of helps them because it allows them to save the units for later, but at the same time now they just need to stand and fire before they lose this high ground. Because now they're losing the high ground and the Aztecs are going to take it, and then that's definitely going to be it. Aztecs pulling back, waiting to get their reinforcements here. The Spanish have spotted their chance, but they're exhausted now. They're clearly struggling, and no, they're not going to get, I don't think, any fires into the backs of those. Spanish just moving around trying to get a good shot in, but they've got to move so close because of the high ground. It just doesn't work in their favour. Once they lose their melee units to the Spanish, it just gets too difficult after that. But what are the Aztecs doing? Have they bugged or something, or are they after a certain unit? I think they're just sending everybody to run down this artillery squad. Which I guess in campaign that would be kind of useful, but just to like get it out of the way for future battles. Right, now they're moving up. Some Spanish are broken. Yeah, just the thought of being charged up by the Aztecs broke them. I get the feeling like the Aztecs are not trying to fight, they're just trying to scare them away. Well, like with way out of charge and the Spanish run back and, you know, all of that. The Spanish just can't even fire. They're not doing even fighting melee as well until they're out of ammo. They've lost 65% of their armies, the Aztecs have lost 30%. Let's just get it over with now. We know what's going to happen. They're eventually just going to get caught, as we can see here. Yeah, the Spanish pulling back. They have gotten caught, they are getting cut down, and they just break immediately. Because there's nothing they can do in melee. They're not a melee unit, they're a missile unit. These are breaking as well. I don't even know why, but they're breaking. And there we go, they all broke. Oh wow, that's some interesting statistics there. So as we can see, the Spanish killed 631, the Aztecs only killed 300. So the Spanish were about 2 times better in fighting, but it just, yeah, they just broke because of the morale. They just got outnumbered. So it was kind of balanced. Of course, I had to give Aztecs more numbers than the Spanish, but I think I gave them a little bit too much. And yeah, I also need to mess around with the defensive stuff next time as well, to make sure they actually do defend and not get stuck in a valley like what happened. The Aztecs did manage to capture 500 soldiers, which was good for them. Here are the units. So casualties inflicted, yeah, as we can see, the cavalry did very well, getting 100 to 200 kills each. And then it was just the handgunners and the musketeers that I expected to get loads of kills. They just didn't prove their worth. They got nothing. The pike militia got 0 kills between all of them. That was just bad. This cannon did well, the other one didn't. I guess we just needed better defensive formations. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. As you can see, the Aztecs did win. But yeah, hopefully I should come back to this sometime and balance it a little bit better. But hope you enjoyed this one for today, and goodbye.